Hi, I'm Adam Manley, Business Development Manager here at Good Life Property Management. Here to talk to you guys today a little bit about the pros and cons of hiring a property manager. So there's a couple of things to consider when you're hiring a PM. We're going to outline some of the pros and cons today. Now let's get started. So some of the pros we have with hiring a property manager are definitely the fact that you're going to be working with industry experts. Property managers are required to be licensed agents in the state of California. So that means they are going to have a basic real estate education, and kind of know the ins and outs of the industry a lot more than potentially the average consumer would. The other thing to consider is that it's going to really free up your time for the most part. A property manager is designed to help take things off of your plate. It's a 24/7 on-call type of job, guys. So when your tenant calls at the middle of the night with a flood, you need to be prepared to handle something like that. And a property manager is designed to help free up your time in that regard. Another thing to consider is maintenance. Property managers almost always have a very well-established network of vendors and contractors, so they're able to dispatch things much more quicker, and that kind of takes the hassle out of searching online for a highly qualified or highly rated technician for whatever your issue is. Another thing to consider is that your property manager is going to be the buffer between you and the tenant. That's a huge thing to keep in mind when your tenant is late on rent and they want to give you some type of excuse associated with that. So having a buffer in between you and the tenant is a really important part of property management as well. Property managers are also proven to have shorter vacancy periods with systems in place and processes designed to pick the best tenants using objective screening criteria. That's going to lead to shorter vacancy and better tenant retention. So time to kind of switch over to the cons of property management. Definitely a con that most people see is the expense associated with professional management services. Most managers in the San Diego area charge anywhere from 8 to 10%, and that's just something you'll have to consider when you're hiring a property manager, or if that's going to be the right decision for you. Another con with hiring a property manager is the lack of potential involvement you may have as the owner. You may not get to do things like select the tenant that's going to be moving into your property. And property managers generally won't bother you with trivial matters or minor maintenance requests. So for most people, the pros certainly do outweigh the cons, but if you're still wondering if hiring a property manager is a good fit for you, click the link below to read our full blog. Thank you.